Alright, so we're starting this video off. I showed you guys that NCAA 14 disc yesterday on yesterday's video. So right now I'm trying to repair it with the JFJ Easy Pro. First I hit it with a little bit of sandpaper, and then I hit it with a minute of this compound right here. And then lastly, this is a step I don't take on every disc, but we're hitting it with this #1 polishing compound. So this thing should in theory look pretty much brand new when I take it out. So let me wipe it off, we'll see how it looks, and then we'll give this thing a test real quick. Alright, so here's how it came out here. So it looks pretty darn good. Couple little visible scratches, not too many though. So let's just hope that this thing works now. We're gonna pop it in and see how we're looking. Alright, let's just hope that it starts up. Alright, so we got a big issue here. This thing is not working, and that's not good because this is a $100 game. So we're gonna do our best to get this thing going. And yeah, I did see some scratches on it that looked a little bit deep. But let me do a little bit more work on the JFJ Easy Pro and see if we get this thing up and going. I'm gonna hit this with a little bit of this soft sandpaper. I'm gonna do that for 10 seconds, and we're gonna hope that after this and then maybe one more time with this white pad we can get it going. But yeah, this only goes for 10 seconds, and then we're gonna take this pad out, and as you can see, it kind of makes it look all kind of like hazy. So we're gonna get the white pad on there, just a little dab. That's actually a pretty big dab, but close it up, hit it for a minute, and we're gonna hope that after this that this game works. So I'll see you guys in a second. All right, so we had 10 seconds on sandpaper and 1 minute on the white compound. Let's just see, cross our fingers that this is gonna work. Because if it doesn't, then that sucks. I think this game is probably still worth, oh man. Okay, system update required. So we're not gonna do that right now. Just turn on my controller. All right. Okay, cool.
Sports. It's in the game.
We're up and running. So let me just kind of get into this a little bit, make sure it actually works. But yeah, the JFJ Easy Pro, it's been really good to me. So here we go. See the Bama boys. Go here. I'd say this is pretty good so far. I just kind of want to get into an actual game, do some movements on it, and that way we know that it's actually working and we could actually sell it as working. So let's go. Okay, I'm gonna mount you guys to my mouth real quick so we can do some movements.
Both teams are on the field, and we're just about ready to open things up. He's to the 20. He's tackled and
avoids the mistakes. And when you can do that as a quarterback and as a leader of an offense, you're going to move.
Dang. Really? All right, so as you guys saw there, I got into the game and then it stopped working. So right here, I see a pretty deep scratch. And then if you look all the way around it, there's like scratches still. So I might have to do a little bit more. You don't want to go too much on this JFJ, because at some point, like, all this just kind of warps off and it's just done. So what I'm going to do, I have to go few more steps further here. I'm going to hit it with some coarse sandpaper for 5 seconds. I'm going to cut it off within 5 seconds. Then we'll hit it with another 10 seconds of soft, and then we'll do a minute of the white, and then we're just going to go back to it. So let's see what happens. All right, so we're on the final step here. This is the white, and that's a valuable thing for you guys to know if you have one of these or you're testing video games. Sometimes it looks like the game's working and then it just stops working. So for valuable games, you actually do want to test them a little bit more than just turning them on, make sure they turn on. Because if I just sold this like that, then the guy or girl, whoever got it, they would have had some complaining or some issues when they went to go try to play the game. So we're gonna see if this works. If this doesn't work, then it's pretty much a lost cause. You probably just want to sell it as a non-working game, probably only worth like 30 to 40 bucks. But still, that's not too bad. But let's see if this actually works. All right, so we're back in. I'm gonna try to get a little bit farther into this game than I did last time. And I'm just glad it's still working, because after that coarse sandpaper and all the stuff that I've done to it, I'm getting pretty close to being going too far, so let's see if I can actually play the game a little bit. I think that's Lonnie's team, right? Okay, this is the point where it stopped working last time.
Throws it deep.
There you go. There you go. Come on.
Touchdown, Alabama.
This game's pretty fun. All right, I want to play a little defense, kick the ball, and then I'll feel comfortable.
The quarterback leads.
All right, after one defensive play, then I'm going to say this game's working.
Incomplete pass.
There you go.
Trying to thread the needle with that.
All right, we're good to go. That's awesome. Take this thing out.
Needs to look at his progression.
And we will just list it on eBay right now as tested and working. So came out pretty nice. You can still see a few little light scratches, but game's working, so can't complain. I'm just going to list it real quick. All right, so let's jump into the eBay app and just list it real quick. So first, we're going to go here, NCAA, right there. Filter, go to solds, and disc only. So I'm going to look at the most recent. Oh, I'm going to filter it one more time or sort it, and we're going to do ending soonest. Look for one that's just disc only with a better listing, working, scratched, tested, working, disc only. So this one looks like a good one. This one, what's today, the 12th? This one sold today for $110. So we're going to do sell one like this. Add our photos in real quick. Just 3 simple photos. Hit done. While those are loading, we're going to go here and we're going to kind of work on our listing a little bit. Condition is good. Ships first class. Price. So we're going to go, we'll do the 99 and then we'll charge shipping. So 3 ounce buyer pays. And yeah, so we're going to go here, require immediate payment, and by now our photos should be all in there, and we're done. I told you guys that it's not too hard to clean this thing up, so I'm actually going to just show you real quick. So I get a baby wipe, and just kind of just wipe it up like that. I haven't cleaned this thing in forever, so there's tons of buildup. It's not one of those things that you have to clean. This is basically... like everything that's messy is inside this case. So it's not like that big of a deal. And just kind of wipe it up. Much easier with 2 hands, but you can see a lot of it does come off the sides, but it's not too hard to clean up. All right, a little bit up here. A little bit of these goodies. And that's about what I do every, I don't know, about every 50 discs or something, I'll do that. That buildup was over tons and tons of discs. And it's not perfectly clean, but I mean, everything is just in there. What I do is I just leave that little thing there, close it up, then I'll roll it up. I'll just stack all these on top like that. And I have a little spot for it right here that I put it, and whenever I need it, I'll just bring it down and get it going. So yeah, not too hard. All right, so real quick, what I decided to do is I went on eBay and looked for a case and manual set for this game. And saw one listed for $22 plus shipping. I sent out an offer for $10 plus shipping, and they accepted it. So I'm going to go ahead and pay for this now. So I'm going to take down my listing. So if I have the game, the case, and all the manuals and everything, this game is actually like $140 to $170 game. So I'm going to take down my listing. When this comes in, I'm going to relist it for probably 170 and we'll call it a day. So just investing a little bit into this to make a little bit more. So we're going to cut this one off now. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And we'll see you tomorrow with another video.
I gotta be the first one there, not the last one there. I gotta be